I don't know about you guys. I find it amazing that the greatest treatise of love in Scripture, whole chapter devoted to it, is not given to two people standing at an altar ready to exchange rings, which is where we see this text read probably the most. And it's not wrong to read it at a wedding. That's a good application because it's a picture of love. But let's recognize together this: the greatest treatise of love in the entire Bible is written to a local church who is struggling with division. That should just go, whoa, wait a minute. Maybe we need to be aware of what love is, because in every local church, there's opportunities for division and offense. And there is. This tells me that we all desperately need to grasp what love is and the priority of love and to seek to maintain it. What are you going to do when you get offended here at CRC? It's not an if question, it's a when question. What are you going to do when someone here offends you? What are you going to do when you're excited because you've read and come under the understanding of a new doctrinal area you didn't understand, and you just keep reading books and listening to sermons about it, and you get excited about it, and you want to go and tell everyone about your new doctrine? That's going to happen. It is happening. It does happen in every local church. What are you going to do when the other people that you talk to about it don't get as excited, not as passionate, or disagree with your position? What are you going to do about that? What are you going to do when you find out other people don't live out their convictions the same way you do? Can I tell you areas I've seen that before? How are you going to educate your children? I remember I was pastoring before, and there was a big movement of just, there's a homeschool movement. You got to homeschool your kids. And if you didn't homeschool your kids, man, you're going to hell. No, you're not. No, you're not. But that was a push, and there was divisions all over the place happening, because if you didn't see how to educate your kids based on Scripture the same way I did and come to the same conclusion, well, I don't know if I can be in fellowship with you. Yeah, I know we got this whole Jesus thing and the gospel into common, but we don't educate our kids the same. So my kids can't hang out with your kids, and I don't know if I can even be around you. What are you going to do when that happens? Can I tell you what many well-intentioned, zealous Christians do? They just leave the church. You're not going to affirm my doctrine the way I think you should? Find a church that will. You're not going to live out your convictions the way I think so you should? I'm going to find a church that does. You offended me? You didn't invite my kid to your birthday party? You're going to go find a church where they always invite my kid to the birthday party. And they leave. And they get to their new church, and for the first 6 months, it's like, yes, this is what I was looking for. They love my doctrinal positions. They all homeschool their kids, and my kid got invited to the birthday party. But 6 months later, they're studying a new doctrine. You came to a new conclusion. They don't affirm it. And guess what? I got to leave churches again. That's easy. I hope that's not what you do. Being committed to a local church is a brewing pot of sanctification. It is hard. It is very, very hard. The local church is beautiful. It's beautiful, but it's not perfected. And we're going to hurt and offend each other. And the more intimate we become at CRC, the harder it's going to get. And the more we grow, the harder it's going to get. The deeper we go in truth, the harder it's going to get. But I want you to know this, beloved: the more that we strive to love one another and stay committed to Christ and stay committed to the local church, the more you will be made into the image of Jesus Christ. We are not conformed to the image of Jesus Christ by having everyone around us just affirm us and everything goes smooth. You are conformed to the image of Jesus Christ in the midst of adversity. So don't run from adversity. Work through adversity by learning to love one another. so that we at CRC can have a foundation of love together, and God gets all the glory, not anyone here at CRC.